Hello and welcome to Transfermarkt TV. My name is Stefan Minkowski, he's Mario Vet, and today we are here to talk about the all-new MLS market value update. Manu is, of course, the author, the creator, the architect of these new market values. Manu, why don't you talk us through some of the biggest talking points, the biggest players going up, the biggest players going down before we jump into the real meat and bones of this?
Yeah, some players that stand out is obviously Denis Bouanga from LAFC. He's gone up to 10 million. Golden Boot winner. Don't need to discuss much about him. He's played an outstanding season. Key player for a Los Angeles side that reached the MLS Cup final for a second year in a row. They didn't win it, of course. They lost to Columbus Crew, and one player that stood out there was Cucho Hernandez, Colombian national team player. He's up to 13 million euros, big winner of the market value update. Obviously, again, the numbers speak for themselves. He still was the top scorer of their team, guided him to the MLS Cup final, won the MLS Cup final, scored in the MLS Cup final. These are all very big indicators of a player doing quite well. He's only 24 as well, right? So obviously a big winner. And then there was some younger players that stood out as well. One of them that I wanted to point out, and we highlighted him in the market value update, is Diego Luna from Real Salt Lake. No, this is not the actor. This is the football player. A young and upcoming talent. His market value is up to 4.5 million euros. Of course, there's been lots of other outstanding players, but these are the ones that we highlighted in the market value text that is now out on Transfermarkt.
Yeah, lots of players there that I'm sure MLS fans will know all about it and be getting very excited about. But for the rest of us around the world, all eyes will, of course, be on one player, Lionel Messi, who also joined into Miami last year. Why don't you take us through, Manu, what has happened to his market value, and maybe try and explain yourself to the hordes and the hordes and hordes of Lionel Messi fans who will probably be watching this video and writing up hateful comments as we speak.
Well, they're not, because he remains unchanged, right? This was actually a big debate. At the end of the day, if you are curious how market values work, there is an explainer at the bottom of the text of the market value text that's now out on Transfermarkt. But a long story short, when we had the big meeting where we discussed the market value of all the major players in the world, and which Lionel Messi is still a part of, we decided not to do anything, simply because, yes, he's in an advanced age. He's in the mid-30s now. His contribution to MLS itself hasn't actually been that outstanding. He missed a big chunk with an injury, right? But he has won the Leagues Cup. He did have a big contribution at the US Open Cup as well. We also felt that him winning the Ballon d'Or is a big impact as well. He's the first active MLS player to win the Ballon d'Or. And then one really major thing that is really important to us is his impact on MLS financially. Not just MLS, but also Inter Miami. Just ask David Beckham what Lionel Messi has been worth for his club, right? And I think 35 million euro market value would be quite a shortfall for him, because, we're probably talking billions of dollars at this moment. So, with all of that in mind, we came up with the not really controversial decision, but, really the decision to just do nothing. And Lionel Messi, as a result, remains the most valuable over 34-year-old player in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. If any player was going to kind of push against the kind of norms of the perceived wisdom, of course, it would be Lionel Messi, even in the twilight of his career. But of course, if you guys want to let us know what you think of those market values, of just about any of the market values in the MLS market value update, you can, of course, head over to transfermarkt.co.uk.us.com and check out all of Manu's work, of course, his market value update article, which goes into much greater detail, these things. And of course, then come back here, like the video, and then leave a comment below and let us know what you think Lionel Messi's worth. Should he go down because his market value? Did Manu make a good point? The economics behind him as a phenomenon demand that he remains at that value, not to mention the fact that he still won a Ballon d'Or. It's a really interesting debate. Let's have it in the comment section. And I guess, Manu, until next time, we'll just have to say cheers and goodbye.